The World EV Car of the Year is a flop. It's a dud, it's a flop, it was overpriced, and it was overrated. Sadly to say, Jaguar probably won't exist in 2030. And if they do, it'll probably be after one of the Chinese companies just buys the brand and begins selling their own products under that name. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Electric Viking. Fantastic to see you. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Been awesome to see so many new subscribers come in over the last few weeks. I think on one day there was actually 500 new subscribers, which is nothing I've ever seen before. Shocked to see it. Stoked to see you support the movement. Now, as I'm sure you all know, electric car sales have doubled this year, more than doubled in fact globally. They're going crazy in certain places where they're available. Where they're available, they're selling incredibly well. Look at China, look at Europe. EV sales are going through the roof. Just look at companies like Xpeng, NIO, BYD. Their EV sales are up 250+%. But for some reason, Jaguar, through the I-Pace, well, sales decreased in Q3 2021. And Jaguar reported that its global car sales in the third quarter of 2021 decreased by almost 30% year over year to 19,248, barely registering on the global car sales database. Jaguar says the main reason is semiconductor shortages. And the all-electric Jaguar I-Pace, though, also noted a decrease by 18% year over year to 2,644 sales. That is pretty bad news for Jaguar. But a positive way of looking at this is that their electric car, their one electric vehicle, actually accounted for 13.7% of their global sales during the third quarter of 2021. So will the fourth quarter of this year be any better? Well, I would say no. Why? Well, the I-Pace is too expensive. The technology is now dated. Jaguar have made pretty minimal attempts to update the car. And realistically, there are a lot better options for less money. Customers know this. Now, so far this year, Jaguar has sold 7,412 I-Pace, while cumulative results stand at over 48,000. Now, what about Jaguar Land Rover? Well, they're all struggling. Land Rover is doing, not great either. Now, if you didn't already know, Jaguar and Land Rover were bought by Tata, an Indian company, and their overall sales decreased in Q3 2021 by 18.4% to 92,710. To put that in context, BYD sold that many vehicles in a single month. Now, Jaguar Land Rover claim this is due to the semiconductor shortage, which isn't obviously affecting some companies. Clearly, it's affecting Ford very badly. It's not really affecting many of the Chinese automakers, EV ones specifically. Now, Jaguar Land Rover claimed that their order backlog is 125,000. Maybe it is. That would be cool. I mean, that's more than their entire sales for the entire quarter. So, Jaguar sales in Q3 of 2021 were 19,248, down 30%. Land Rover sales, 73,462, down 15%. So, Jaguar Land Rover's total sales for the quarter were 92,000. Now, considering where the brand is going, Jaguar plans on becoming a 100% electric car brand. If this happens, this, I believe, may save the brand. But it's no longer really perceived in the same light as Mercedes, BMW, or Audi. Jaguar just hasn't had enough investment into the company, but going all electric, realistically, may save them. It may save them. I think more than likely, though, their sales will continue to decline over the next 10 years. And they will kind of disappear until a Chinese company buys them and starts to use their brand to create their, to rename their electric car company, something like that. That's a pretty likely likelihood. Now, Jaguar actually said that they would provide over-the-air updates like Tesla does to their car so that you would wake up in the morning and your car would have new features. Guess what? Yeah, they didn't do it. So probably not great feedback from existing owners telling potential new owners about the car. Yeah, I was promised something, never received it. Now, I think that's pretty disappointing when you base your buying decision on software updates for a car. But still, if you expect to receive something and don't get it, then you have to be disappointed. Now, apparently Jaguar spends more money per car for marketing than any other company. Apparently it's around 3,000 US dollars per car. The industry average is about 1,800 US dollars per car. Tesla technically doesn't spend anything per car. And they have record industry margins of 29%. Now you can see why I'm invested in Tesla, even if their stock price does appear inflated right now. I don't believe it actually is. Now to me, this is sad. I really like Jaguar as a brand, and I grew up hearing lots of stories about my parents who are from, one of them was from the UK, loving their Jaguars. And things, though, are evolving fast in the world of electric cars. And the landscape where the I-Pace was launched is completely different from the one we're in today. Things are changing at a rapid pace. It's exciting to see all the new incumbents that are going to take over the market with their electric cars, which will be affordable. Cars that I can afford, cars that you can afford. I'm excited to see them coming soon. Thanks for watching the channel. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. Make sure you check out my other videos. More than 400 videos filmed so far this year. Have a good one. See ya.